Hey internet, I'm home today and we are going to be doing some baking. From the title, you're probably wondering, what is Sasquatch cake and why does your gran have a recipe for it? Well, it's not actually my grandmother's recipe. It's from a book called Who's Watching You? It's all about Bigfoot sightings and reports, one of which is from the author's grandmother. The story goes that in the late 1950s, she moved out into a house in the middle of the woods in Washington state. Not long after, she started noticing little things going missing. Blankets off the line, vegetables from her garden. Well, there's a little more story in between, but you know where this is headed. She ended up catching Bigfoot red-handed stealing vegetables from her garden. Like many a grandmother, she decided that what he needed was some feeding, so she started making him these cakes that she would leave out. And luckily for us, she left that recipe with the author, and we are gonna make it today. I thought this would be a great pre-Thanksgiving recipe because it has pumpkin in it, it has pumpkin spice, apparently even Bigfoot can't resist it. And I'm gonna link it below in case you want to read a little more about that story or check with the book. And if you make the cake as well, I'd like to know how it went.
Evidently, Bigfoot is a cryptid of simple tastes, and you probably already have most of the ingredients at home. Start with 3 eggs that we beat for 2 minutes. Next is 1 cup oil, or you can use butter, but I figured with the holidays coming up, Sasquatch maybe didn't need the extra weight. 2 cups squash or pumpkin. I use pumpkin. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any pretty way to dump pumpkin in a bowl, but I tried my best. Two cups sugar. 3 cups flour. 1 teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon baking powder, 3 teaspoons baking soda, 3 teaspoons vanilla, and 1 teaspoon pumpkin spice. Finally, add 1 cup nuts, I used walnuts, and 1 cup raisins or dried cranberries. I used raisins, but you can also use all 3 if you'd like. Preheat the oven to 325, then grease and flour a bundt pan or 2 loaves. Apparently Sasquatch prefers the bundt pan, so that's what I use.
Wow, this is really full.
You're gonna bake for about an hour. Mine took an hour and 15.
It actually hasn't run over yet. I'm really surprised.
I let it cool for 20 minutes before taking it out of the pan.
Alright. It's a moment of truth. See if we can get this out. I think I can see the flour. Maybe I put too much flour on. I really didn't want it to stick, so I put a lot on, but let's flip it, shall we? Hey, yep, you can see the flour in some parts. I feel like the top is not so pretty because of the flour in spots, so I don't know, let's just flip it back over, I guess. Gonna tempt fate twice today. We'll go with that. Alright, but the real question is, how does it taste? In the story from the grandmother's account, apparently Bigfoot would just pick it up like a donut. That's why I made it in the bundt pan. And he'd just pick it up and eat it like a donut. So, shall we try the traditional method? God, I don't even know if I can. All right, here goes. Good. I mean, I guess this is technically a fruitcake, huh? I didn't include the cranberries in it, but definitely then. It does have the raisins. It kind of tastes like gingerbread to me in a weird way almost. This is good. I don't know, I'd just make this. I like it. Okay, I'm gonna eat the rest of that like a normal human, I promise, and just cut slices. But I do think we should cut a slice and leave it outside for Bigfoot. I'm not expecting much at all. I think North Dakota has some of the lowest Bigfoot sightings of any state in the US. But it makes sense, I mean, it's so flat here. Where would he hide? You'd see him from 2 counties away. So, I think I'll do it anyway. But I have a feeling I'm gonna end up with a lot of footage of a very cold slice of fruitcake. Give it a try if you want to. I thought it was good. Definitely let me know if you make it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!